Hey, you guys, you ever notice how it's always a bunch of unattractive people that have ideas and recommendations for how you should do and what you should do and how you should move that you didn't ask for? You ever notice that? Attractive people are most of the time out there living their life, but unfortunately, we're in a time where unattractive people, which it might have always been this way, find time to gang stalk, harass, and counter troll, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Chosen ones or just attractive people, because even regular attractive people that aren't chosen ones still have to deal with this kind of trolling. You know what I'm saying? I just find myself, you know, watching stuff, and I'm not out here trolling in the sense of just looking to piss people off. I just, when I see stuff, I just like to give my opinion on it, okay? And I think that it ruffles a lot of feathers. And it only seems to, well, the only ones that seem to have a goofy response to it, I would say like a response as if they're your mother or your mammy, is some unattractive woman, right? And I mean, I imagine guys are out there saying stuff too, but you guys know I don't watch any content from dudes. I don't listen to dudes pretty much at all. Not saying that they're bad or anything. It's just they're out there doing their jobs. It's not much, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm part of the brotherhood. I'm not over here, you know what I mean? We're critiquing the brothers. It's not my job, is what I'm saying. But it is my job to critique wild women. They're running out here wild and rampant, footloose and fancy free. You know what I'm saying? It's getting out of control. And they like to project and get into your energy. And you guys, I'm trying to show y'all how making sure that you alleviate most people and things in places that draw from your energy for no good reason. It helps you manifest. I'm literally showing you guys this every day. You have to work on this. Now, you guys sometimes allow yourselves to get gaslit by unattractive people. Now, I am not going to lie to you. There have been times where, some things that some women have said have kind of ruffled my feathers. But those were attractive women. You best believe they're hot by the traditional standards. I don't even give any air to an unattractive woman that has a crazy title or a coworker that has something to say. You know what I mean? I don't give any air to that. But these unattractive women are always the women that have the most to say. And I'm gonna tell you this, I've seen attractive women talking about things. And even when attractive women, getting onto whatever they're talking about, if they're talking about a guy, they're always gonna have that smirk on their face, like they like it. See, the attractive women, they do try to get onto you a little bit, but they'll have that smirk, or they'll be like, but it's something that we can work with, I'm like, I know, baby, I know. But then you'll have that unattractive woman, all strong in the face, Adam's apple present, shoulders wide, standing tall, talking about unacceptable, projecting all over the place like she's God or something. It's wild behavior at best. But we get it done and we deal with it. What's good? What's going on? And you have this happening to you on a regular basis, but you're doing what you do. People are noticing you, and this is part of being noticed. There's a good part of being noticed, which I see some of that content as well. You guys apply it to your lives and jobs. But then there's a bad side of things where you attract all kind of weirdos. And these women are most of the time single. Half of them ain't got no kids. And what if a single woman with no kids got any business telling me what to do? I think it's not. I think she got it all wrong. Okay. That didn't work. Interact with unattractive people in my life as soon as the job is over. I go to my separate ways when I'm at work, and I try to have small talk with. I'm gonna be real with you, a black video. I'm gonna tell you something. You're absolutely right. And we're not just talking about physically unattractive, y'all, because that's mostly what we're talking about. But we're talking about people that have an unattractive presence. You know what we're talking about here. Like, their aura's unattractive. They look like they don't wash their ass. And this applies to women as well. Mostly talking about women here, because on this channel, we're men, you know, having, you know what I'm saying, locker room talk, whatever. You know what I mean? Barbershop talk over here. You know, trying to, you know what I mean, run some ideas by each other, not correcting each other or whatever, just talking. But unattractive people, man, they have an energy about them. It's going to be a jealousy energy. You're going to know what, listen, like unattractive people, even if they think that they're attractive, they run people away. They run people away. Even if they got all the code switching down, they looked up all the trends, they still run people away. But we're also talking about just physically unattractive women as well. And, well, you all know, you know what I'm saying, they might have a few chin hairs. They're gonna be real strong in the face, high cheekbones. Whew, man, I looked at one of them earlier before going live. She scared the shit out of me. They're always wearing pantsuits. What is up with that? Is that just like, that's like a clear indicator of a true masculine woman. She's probably wearing boxer briefs as well. It's crazy out here, y'all. I'm telling you. She probably wearing tidy whities with her goofy self. You know, listen, all I'm saying is this, man. You won't hear women that are attractive. See, when I hear women that are attractive, that are kind of like watching my channel, even the stuff that I be like, that women don't like that I do, because I do a lot of stuff over here, because you know I don't care. And it's part of my whole image anyway. And women be like, they don't like some of it. Like, it really bothers them. Some of the stuff I say, some of the stuff that I'll be doing over here. But the pretty ones, they're always like, they're real careful what they say. They like, you know, you got some things to work on. You're not like hitting all the switches sometimes. Sometimes some of the things that you say, what do they normally say? They'll say something real tactful, like they'll say something like, some of the stuff that you say is like, you're void of, what will they say? Like, reading the room or the atmosphere of the room or something really nice. You know what I mean? And it's like, yo, like, okay, I see you. But then like the ones that are built like a linebacker or have a face that only a mother could love, oh boy, they got all kind of words. You need to stop worrying about what everybody else think, and you need to, and hey, what you need to be doing is, I'll be like, oh my goodness, you over here preaching and you're letting someone that you don't know get you upset. You're letting someone get you upset that you don't know. It triggered you in the same what you say. You ever had a coworker that's having a conversation that's eerily close to the kind of lifestyle you live and what they know about you? And they say it, you know what I'm saying, within ear's reach. So they hope that you hear it, but they don't mention your name, but they're critiquing whatever this, you know what I'm saying? And telling you also at the same time that whoever they're describing or whatever they're talking about, whoever they're talking about, shouldn't be letting others get to them and things of that nature. Man, I'm telling you, those kind of coworkers are always the most unattractive people you've ever seen in your life. I'm telling you, these kind of women right here, you wouldn't even look at them twice, man. That's what I'm saying. I do listen to what some of the attractive women say, but like the attractive ones that find me attractive, their critiques are like they try to make sure that they don't say nothing crazy, because I believe that they know that they have a chance, right? Like, if given an opportunity to fall into some kind of situation, run into each other or whatever, or they hunt me down or whatever, they know I'm polite. They would have a chance. They're polite. I'm not polite, but they're pretty. But the unattractive ones know that they look like a pit bull, and I'm not going to be interested in them whatsoever. So it's like, let's just pick them apart. Let's pick them apart. Let's try to exploit any small, minute, what we perceive to be something negative or things that this person needs to work on, and let's make it into a big deal. Listen, it's not a big deal. It never will be a big deal. And I'm gonna tell you something, just like my man here, Black Video said, if you're unattractive, I don't even lend you an ear. And it's no shade to you, get attractive. Like, do better. Like, get pretty. Put some work in, at least get some body. You know what I mean? Get out of the pantsuits or whatever. Do better, Then I might think that, hey, what I mean? I'll listen to what you say to a certain degree. To a certain degree, if you're polite. You can be pretty and not be a lady. Like a dirtbag. You know what I mean? So, I like listening to the pretty ones that, be talking soft and be like, listen, I know that you got a lot of fire to you. And you're going through some stuff, but I think that you should be more open-minded to people that want to come into your energy. This is a woman trying to say, listen, let your guard down a little bit. Let a good woman come in. We're not going to be like these other women and your ex, right? Now, a pit bull is going to be like, hey, listen, your ex has destroyed you. You know what I'm saying? And you're projecting all of your problems on everyone else. And you're a menace to society when you're not doing anything to anyone. You're minding your own business. But, these people are dramatic. Everything's the end of the world and everybody else's business is their business. And these are the kind of people that'll go to church on Sunday, but then will be critiquing somebody they ain't got no business critiquing, get called out, and then say something like, well, you put it on the internet, and once it's on the internet, it's public domain, so, I'm allowed to, absolutely. And then I'm allowed to critique whatever you said. And you should handle that like a man or a woman as well. Don't sit there and, say a bunch of stuff, writing checks that your ass can't cash. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to hear that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And listen, people are noticing how you're getting things done super organized. And I gotta tell you something, man. When you have anyone out there that's trying to critique you without you asking, when you see certain people at the water cooler at work talking loud enough to where you can hear them, talking things of the nature of whatever it is you have going on, but putting their perspective and spin on it, you better understand one thing. That is a hidden enemy. Not really hidden, kind of out in the open. You know what I'm saying? And that's your warning sign right there, man. And what you don't do, unless you just feel like it, what you don't do is entertain it. Meaning, even if you decide one day that you're bored and you want to just go ahead and cook them up, all of them at the water cooler, and bring up the stuff that you know about them that, they hope everybody will forget or whatever, you can do that. But what I'm saying is, you do it and you move on. This whole thing about, oh, don't let them get in your energy, that's woman talk. That's what women do, right? It's all a mind game with them. So to other women, they got to make sure they don't seem like they're getting to each other, and they're all doing this, and they're all in their heads doing all this crazy stuff, and it's you can't make heads or tails of it, okay? So what you have to do as a man, what do men do? What did your daddy do? What did your granddaddy do? Had a problem, he handled it. And then we go about our business. You got some friends right now that you've probably had fisticuffs with. Me and my blood brother have had, physical altercations when we were teenagers, but that don't mean nothing. We get over it, it's gone. Women can never get into a fight or an argument or have any kind of disagreement without holding a grudge forever. You know what I'm saying? And they move funny. And they like to do, it's too much, man. It's too much. We as men, we say what we have to say and we move on with it. We don't care as much as they want to think. Listen, we'll correct a female and go about our day, go have a sandwich, go get a sub and a drink or whatever. I'm like, what does it mean to us? It's our job as men. That's kind of way that men show love. And see, attractive women love that kind of, they can recognize it. They know what that means. That's that daddy kind of love. That's that good kind of love. That's that real man kind of love. These unattractive women, I don't like your delivery. I don't like why you spending time, going after people that are dropping subliminals because you're a piece of shit that drops subliminals. You know what I'm saying? You're doing it right now. Watching somebody else and dropping subliminals about whatever they're doing, telling people what they shouldn't be doing. I don't need to hear it from you. You're a unattractive single woman with a pantsuit on, with your hair pulled back. You look ridiculous. No one's listening to anything that you have to say about anything. You know what I mean? And y'all women that be quoting Bible quotes, man, like, you know, why y'all keep skipping over the Bible quotes that talk about a man shouldn't be listening to a woman? Why do y'all always seem to forget those and not bring those up? It's not good. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing about it, right? There's always trends going on where people want to seem like they're smart. And the seem like you're smart thing to do is to always find a reason to get at somebody or have a problem with someone, right? And be the better person. So the new trend to do is to critique anybody that handles their business and say that they're low vibrational or you're lowering your vibration dealing with somebody or whatever. You do whatever you do. Anyone that's watching somebody else handle their business and have a problem with that, how in the world are you talking about low vibrational business? You're watching somebody do something that you don't agree with, forming an opinion of it, sending whatever evil eye you want to their way, and then going back on whatever you're doing and running your mouth at the water cooler. How is that high vibrational? It's not, you piece of shit. That's what I'm saying. You just be talking. It sounds really nice while you're on your channels. It sounds nice. But once somebody with some sense gets a hold to it, you can't get online and talk about the only way to be high vibrational is to make sure that you don't get in the mud with people while you're waddling around with the pigs. It don't make any sense. You're the worst kind. You're a third-party monitoring spirit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've gotten donations to King David the Chosen, all capital letters. I normally try to make sure I have it in there in the video before I go live, but I didn't this time, but it's in all the rest of my videos. But yes, I do accept Cash App donations. If you guys do super chat, you can do that, but YouTube takes half of it. That's why most people go ahead and, you know, Cash App instead. And also my PayPal listed there as well. But if you're just asking, just to be asking, yes, I do get donations from the wolf pack sometimes when I'm on here long enough for them to catch me. A lot of times I'm on here, they're not scheduled, but I'm working on that. Once I start scheduling them, then I'm sure the wolf pack will show up and do what they do. Or if I go like live at night for a while, you know, things will roll. But I just want to say this before I go. I've got a couple minutes left, but I appreciate you joining me. Gang, I appreciate it. The women out here, let's just say the people, the haters. They got a tactic right now to attack strong people. Cowards are really swifty when it comes to wordplay. The new coward move, and you always know a coward. A coward always has some wordplay to get out of confrontation. You know what I'm saying? Those cowards are always, you know what I'm saying? They always got some way because they're cowards. The idea of confrontation, you know what I'm saying, makes their booty hole pucker. So their new move, what I've noticed, is to gaslight people that don't take crap from people. To say, oh, you're lowering yourself. It's not lowering yourself to defend yourself. Every time I hear that trash, I'm thinking that you're just some passive aggressive piece of shit that everybody kicks around in person and then get on YouTube and talk tough like I just walk away from everything because you're getting beat around with life. See, here's the thing about me, right? If you're my age or older and you look your age or older, then you can't say nothing to me. Do you understand what I just said? If you're my age or older, 39 and up, and you look your age and older, you can't say shit to me about what gets to me, what doesn't get to me, and whatnot. It's written all over your face. You ain't got to say a word. You ain't got to say a word. Do you understand? For my old heads out there, y'all know that Babyface song, right? And you people out there that always have something to say about, you guys are lowering yourselves. You got to stop letting people get to you. You're preaching about not letting people get to you, letting your blood pressure get risen over people you don't even know. It's one thing to say something about it, but it's another thing to be damn near spitting when you're talking, getting upset about it like it happened to you. Whatever you're watching is getting you upset like that, fool, stop watching it. You're a whole woman, supposed to be a lady, aging like milk. You need to calm down. You know, you see me over here getting online, I say what I say, but how am I internalizing it if I look way younger than I am? And you look like aged milk on the counter. I don't, you know, curdled milk. I don't get it. You can fool your subscribers because you've been doing this for a long time, but when I look like this and you look like you can shut the hell up in my direction about it. I have nothing to, listen, I need to make content, but as far as listening to someone that don't have any pride in themselves to get in the gym, dress like they have some sense, stop dressing like a dude, you know what I'm saying, looking messy or whatever, like you're not wiping your ass right, you're wiping from back to front, I don't want to hear it. Like you're wearing boxer briefs, I don't want to hear it. Under your pantsuit, I don't want to hear it. I can't stand listening to these. Y'all are so out of box. You're so out of frame. You're all, men don't move. Listen, man. Dudes, even the dudes in my comments that don't like me talking about I'm about to go after these people, that I'm calling it like secondhand trolling. They even say it like, hey bro, do what you do, but me personally, I wouldn't let it bother me. That's how dudes handle stuff. Hey look man, I don't care either way it go, but me personally, I wouldn't do it. Only women go into this diatribe and all these details as to why it's wrong, and they'll bring Bible verses into it. Aren't you a single mother of 2 or 3? So now you done found God to be able to judge somebody else, but where was somebody judging you after the first kid, after the second kid? You know what I mean? I'm not listening. I say I don't listen to no woman. I'm not listening to you. You know, y'all get on here with all this passion, trying to find a way to gaslight the kind of people that you wish you were or you wish you could be with, and you can't. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna go to running your mouth, trying to make it seem like whatever people are doing, they're the kind of people that don't get pushed over, is something wrong. I don't get pushed over, nor do I have any of you clowns, you goofy buckethead clowns, goofies, coming in my direction, bringing my name up directly. None of you do it. None of you. So if you're not going to do that directly, then listen, man, I love making the content off your goofy asses the same way y'all love making the content off of me. But understand that your message falls on deaf ears. You are being a hypocrite to get on here and speak that way. That's why I don't say that. I do not say the only way to be high vibrational and to be close to God is to always be in this toxic positivity. And no. Or be out here trying to make friends with everybody. That's called being a people pleaser. You idiots don't even, and then there'll be the same people talking about people pleasing. See, they project. They project. You wonder why I'm running overseas hauling ass? I ain't got time for y'all. Y'all really think that y'all got this wordplay down, but you still having kids out of wedlock, with Pookies and Brads. You know what I'm saying? Y'all here having babies with Pookies and Brads, then you want to give advice. Why don't you give yourself advice before you threw your legs up and allowed somebody to explode inside of you unprotected? I don't want to hear it, man. I don't want to hear it. Only over here in America can a bunch of single mothers or divorced women that decided to divorce their husbands decide to get online and run their mouth about what's right and what's wrong and God this and God that. Can we get back to the fact that you don't have no man? Or you're a divorced woman, or you're a single mother? Can we start there? Can we start there? How are you doing in your life? Probably not that well. Come on, man. Well, I'm going overseas where everything is in its right place. You know what I'm saying? It'd be one thing if it's a single woman looking hot, got her life together, full potential. You got these old leftover whatever's online running their mouth, you know what I'm saying, trying to project, watching the men they wish they could have, knowing they have no chance. And the best they can do is just keep watching, hate watching, everything of that nature. Gentlemen, just know what's going on, okay? Also, before I go, I'm gonna roll out. Whoever jumps in my comment section and believes that I'm a friend of yours, right? You know what I mean? Understand something. I love all my subscribers. And if you donate, I know you're real. But if you think having a few words with me in the comment section means that I believe that you're a real person or that you're here for the right reasons, no, I don't. But it's my job to keep it trucking, right? So when you get in the comment section and say a bunch of stuff, I'll go with you. But if you jump in my comment section and go too far, I catch you, then I'm gonna just call you out. So I'll give you a prime example. Have somebody come in my comment section a whole lot, and I go live and say a whole lot of stuff. And I read some of the stuff out loud. Some of the stuff I think y'all are doing too much with, I don't want to read it out loud or whatever. And this guy normally says like okay stuff in the comment section, talks a lot. But then in one of my videos, he left a comment saying, yeah, these women are watching me everywhere I go. They're watching me, you know, the places I go to. They're watching me in the shower. They're watching me when I change my clothes. I'm like, okay, you're trolling. You're trolling. Okay? Got you. Caught you, Joshua. Now here's the thing about it, right? It ain't that serious. I don't really care. I understand, you know, it's a full-time job, a troll or whatever. But y'all wonder why I react a certain kind of way that I do, and the way that I don't read the comments out loud completely, because a lot of trolls come in here, want me to read it out loud to get off on it. You know, so I pre-read it a little bit, see what's going on, and then I go. Right? So whenever y'all think y'all are being slick, God will show me who you are. That dude's coming here and said a whole lot in my live streams, dude, woman, whatever, troll, and then said too much. Yeah, they're watching me. They're watching me. I go, oh, okay, you're trying to play on the fact that I'm talking about they're watching us. Listen, man, it doesn't really matter. You're obviously watching if you're trolling to that level, okay? So there must be some truth in what I'm saying. That's all that I'm saying, all right? Yeah, they be watching, man. But what I'm saying to you guys is, I'm gonna put my message out no matter what. I don't care how y'all intake it. I don't care if you want to troll on it. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I got my own trolls that I go after. I ain't worried about y'all that come over here. At least y'all are directly trolling me. You have the guts enough, at least you have the balls enough or the coochie enough to come over here and directly troll me. It's that second hand, you know what I'm saying, trolling that bothers me, man. That sitting there, being a monitoring spirit and then making content off of that. Like, that shit needs to be checked. They're stupid. They don't sound like they got anything going for themselves. And no one that looks worth anything talks like that. Nobody that looks worth anything ever talks like. People need to not worry about what anybody else. No one that looks worth anything or has anything talks like that. Most people that have anything and look worth anything, they handle their business right there on the spot. It always shocks people too. Celebrity women do it all the time, like Nicki Minaj. They right there on the spot, handle their business, and everybody, I can't, You're supposed to do it just like that, right on the spot. And then go about your day. You're not supposed to act like it didn't happen. That's giving them power over you, right? And they're brainwashing you with that. Whenever you see these cowards that are trying to get online and they're trying to flip reality and make it seem like it's a bad thing to make sure that bad people don't have access to your energy all willy-nilly, defending yourself's a bad thing. When you hear that, subconsciously, you know it don't sound right. When you hear it, hey, what's going on? What's going on? Hey.
Can we ask you what you do?
I'm a YouTuber, TikToker.
That's what we thought. That's what we thought.
I have two YouTube channels. The main one's King David the Chosen. All one word. Yeah, you'll see my face pop up. And then I have another one called The Lone Wolf. Narc is in narcissist, N-A-R-C, bully, all one word. And that's what I'm on right now. Now that's more for like your husband.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you don't want to watch that.
Okay.
It's just about how modern dating's messed up. But y'all are married, so y'all are good. But a lot of women aren't. So that's okay. But the King David one's about, you know, ascension, being closer to God, marriage, all that good stuff. And the TikTok is kind of like a mix of both, you know. So the TikTok is King David the Chosen.
Okay.
So King David the Chosen on TikTok, King David the Chosen on YouTube, and the Lone Wolf Narc Bully on YouTube.
Okay, great.
And everything else will be in the description of the videos, like my Facebook and all that stuff.
Okay.
I appreciate y'all stopping and asking questions. You have a great day. Stay blessed.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on, Rachel? What's going on? Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome. You know, I'm gonna start doing workout videos over here for y'all. I don't like, you know, the fact that I can't play like radio music, but I can play that epic sound music I have, so I'll just do that. Um, and I'll make some pre-recorded videos because the lighting be real bad. But I'll make some pre-records and put them over here and drop them in the AM. I mean, a lot of people take my ideas, but it doesn't matter because, you know, they don't look like me. They can't motivate people like me. So, you know, they'll try to project onto me that I have imposter syndrome while they mimic everything I do and then tell me that I'm doing things wrong. You know, like it's really weird mental games, you know, overusage of words like projecting and, you know what I'm saying, deflecting and narcissism. They're using it too much. You know what I'm saying? Like I hear women, I heard a woman the other day, she was like, we're always all projecting on each other. Like, okay. Come on, man. Now we're all okay. Give it to a female to take things and run with it in the wrong direction. You know what I'm saying? Like we're using it in context of people that project things intentionally or maybe unintentional, bad things we're talking about projecting, not conversations where we're interacting with each other. Of course we're projecting energy, fool. They just do too much. They start playing with it. They done gotten loose with words. And they're just like, hey, ladies, just go ahead and do what you want to do with these words. And they're like, really? And now everything means anything and whatever means whatever. And it's just like, I can't keep up. Yeah, so I was motivated, started working out, feeling better. My ex. Yeah, they'll normally do that. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, like my ex, I used to like drag her to, not drag her, but like make her ride with me to the park, the local park in West Virginia. It's a battleground. There's a lot of history there. You can kind of feel the energy. And you know, you can walk and see all the scenery and it's beautiful. And she would cuss me out. And then I'd be like, all right, fine, I'm just gonna go jogging on my own. And she would just get on her phone, probably call it boo thing. And every time I run by her, she'd just be looking at me like she hated my guts just for getting her to work out. Some people can't, they take it like an insult if you ask them to work out, like you're saying that they're whatever, but it's not that. You have to do stuff to maintain, but it, you know, it is what it is. And when you get motivated, like I used to work out around her. Like we'd be sitting there and I'd start doing push-ups and stuff. And I get called weird, like, oh, why you just drop down here and just do it? I'm like, we're just sitting on our butts here. I can do some squats, man. I can do some push-ups. I can use this time. But see, now I can do whatever I want to do. I ain't got nobody telling me what I'm doing is wrong. Why you doing it like that? Why you always work? Why you working out? What you want to do? Sit around and chill with each other, man. Like I got better things to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this is narcs, man, narc business. Thank God that you're away from that person. You're moving on with your life and doing better things. But you guys, that conversation about narcissism is what I'm glad you brought it up, Rachel. That's the conversation topic of today's video on King David the Chosen, which is the channel that I'm gonna be heading over to once I'm off of here, you guys. Oh man, you like the way I segued that together? You see how Rachel came in, didn't even know she came in, and then I just brought it all together to go to the other channel here in about 20 minutes, where we're gonna be talking about narcissism. Talking about these haters, they can't stand to see you shine. They don't make it this out. They can't stand to see you shine, and they find what they believe to be clever ways to gaslight you, but it's not clever. It's just hate disguised as criticism or advice, but it's unwarranted advice. It's talking down to you advice. It's not talking with you advice. See, I talk with y'all. I am one of y'all. I am the people's champ. I'm not just a champ and, you know what I'm saying, out here being a content creator. I'm the people's champ. I am of the people. I am one of the people. These people, though, they get out here and talk down to whoever they're talking down to, like they're their mama or their mammy. You can't have that, okay? But yeah, the positive talk is gonna be another channel. You know how I slow it down over there? So I'm mostly talking to the ladies. I slow it down, give y'all that quiet storm voice, you know, get the music in the background. Ooh, I be in the mood, you know. Over here though, this for the fellas. I ain't gonna be doing all that. You know what I'm saying? What I look like? Me over here playing slow music and stuff. No, This is for the gentlemen. But I'm glad the ladies stopped by too. You know, it's good to have ladies over here. I appreciate y'all. Oop, got my walk in. Ha, I knew it. Fantastic. Close my circle. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here. I've done insanity already. I've already done an hour of weightlifting. I'm gonna hear a video now tonight. I can already see it. You're obsessing and you're finding different avenues to cope with whatever's hurting your heart. And going to the gym excessively is, I can see it already. I can see it already. Boy, they be trying to disguise their bullshit and I see right through it. I just be sitting there eating popcorn, man. You know what I mean? Like, these people are funny. Not having someone constantly rapping and doing the workouts is real. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. I love being able to just work out whenever I feel like it, go to my business, take my shower, and not having to worry about the house falling apart or the house or the world, you know what I'm saying, coming down while I'm in the shower because this person's done started something or let the dogs out, two big ass pit bulls, and then be like, oh my God, they're fighting. You idiot, why did you wait until I got in the shower to do that? To inflict trauma on you, so that every time you go to the shower, you think about these big ass dogs getting into it because I'm gonna let them out of their cages together. Weird business, man. So of course I'm gonna do better when I'm not around those kind of people. They love that narc word, man. They wanna make it seem like it's synonymous with the word man, when most of these females are covert narcissists. You know what I'm saying? Or at least borderline personality disorder people. But it's whatever. You know what I mean? It's not all. We got Rachel in here, she's good peoples. You know, and all we need is one or two good ones. We don't need all the rest of them. That's why there's more of them than us, because most of them are crazy. Now, you heard it here first. I'm just telling you the truth. And the prettier they are, unchecked, the more crazy they are. And you know, pretty is, what is it? It's, you know, it's up to your own interpretation, right? So when they get on here and they put on so much makeup, it looks like they're a drag and they think that's pretty. And you're like, why are you doing that? Like, so you got so much crap on your face that people that aren't born with the same level of natural beauty, you look close to it. Why? Oh, insecurities and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? But guys are just like, we're not doing it no more. Whatever you're covering up with that makeup, plastering on your face, everything else, we're good to go. 40 minutes, man, went too long. Don't worry. You guys don't even know. I have plenty videos scheduled and planned for today. Not scheduled online, but scheduled and planned for today. Some of them will be long. I planned for this one to be 20 minutes, but ran over. No worries. The next one will be. If not, it doesn't matter. The watch hours are all the same and everything helps. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, jump on the other channel, and we're gonna talk about these haters trying to get in your energy, trying to affect the chosen one, and then trying to tell the chosen ones what their mission is. Hey, chosen one, you letting these haters cause you to check them is knocking you off your purpose. You need to shut up. No one cares what you say, you loser. You know what I'm saying? No one cares. You sitting around looking at other people to try to critique them, right? Look at yourself. You know, I'm out here getting out the mud. I'm still fasting. I ain't eating nothing yet because I know that fasting is a way to get the guy close. Get close to God. I'm all messed up, man. These cars are filled up. What's going on, man? He over there is chilling. He threw me off for a second. Got the toboggan on in the shades, man. You know what I'm saying? Looking like a older version of me. Well, that's what I got, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Toboggan on, man. Pulled all the way down. Yeah. That's a good look. I might fuck with that. That's a good look. I might do that. Yeah. I might do that. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? He had the aviators on too. You know what I mean? But look, y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all too much longer, man. I'm out here really getting in. Once I get off the phone, I normally like I stepped this pace up, man. My pace is in. You know, when you like to eat whatever you want in the afternoons, you gotta work out. This butterflies just keeping up with me in the road, just, you know what I'm saying? So that wind started blowing. That wind blew it right over there in the woods. You know what I'm saying? Just flying by me, it's back again. I was just trying to cross the road, man. I was just trying to cross the road. It's kind of strange. Anyway, y'all, look, man, remember, stay on your purpose. If you feel like addressing something, understand that you addressing something is probably God letting you know that it needs to be addressed. Don't feel like you have to shut your mouth because people are going to think that you're low vibrational if you address it. No, people need you to address it so that you can be a leader and show them what to do. And then show them that if they do address it, there's no problem with it. You don't get punished from God or whatever for defending yourself. You know what I'm saying? Depends on how much you want to do it or whatever, but you know what I mean? There is a such thing as toxic positivity. Acting like at all times people are like always positive. No, they're not. These people are having relations, you know, out of wedlock every night. Or whenever. These women don't have a husband, but they're still making babies. So they're probably, you know what I'm saying, doing what they do. Like Glock 3000, man. While talking about, oh, you shouldn't be, don't give it to me, lady, because you're not celibate. You're unmarried and you're not celibate. You're in these streets. And I know what guys do to you ladies in these streets. Once I am, you know, back in them completely, doing what I do, you know what I'm saying, dating or whatever, I'll be doing it myself. You know what I'm saying? Getting worked out hard in the bedroom. You know what I mean? Giving you those throat workouts. Gotta make sure you maintain those throat workouts because, you know, ladies, if you don't know, a strong neck is a sign of beauty from the past. So all I'm doing is helping you out whenever I'm working that out for you. You know what I mean? But anyway, look, I'm not gonna hold y'all. You know, my dry humor, it doesn't fall on all ears the right kind of way. And I don't wanna offend the wrong person. Oops, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm up here living my best life. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch. I'm gonna say a lot of stuff's gonna offend a lot of uptight people. I'm not uptight, I'm sorry. You got the wrong guy. Did you think I was based off the fact that I'm clean and royal? Yes, I am, but I'm of the people, man. I'm of the people, not uptight, I'm sorry. You can get your uptight asses on somewhere. Do you understand? That's why I piss y'all off. I might look uptight like y'all, but I'm far fucking from it. So you can't put me in the same box with y'all, okay? I just know how to look good. It don't mean nothing, it don't mean that I'm uptight like you are. Uptight people move different than the regular person that's here to live the human experience the right kind of way. Y'all act like you got a stick up your butts, man. We're good. We're good. We're not judging everybody. Just the right kind of people that's judging us. Anyway, y'all, love y'all, appreciate y'all. I'm your brother.